Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character in Indiana Jones knocks out Indiana Jones in order to save the day. I'm going to say that one more time. And this is hilarious. And this makes me actually want to hate watch this movie. Is Pirate Bay still a thing? Because they're not getting a cent from me ever again. Disney is banned. There's an embargo. There's a moat around my house, right? I set rat traps all throughout my house, but it is being confirmed. Well, not really confirmed. There's a rumor. There's a plot leak. I'm going to get to it in just a second. But apparently the plot leak, it states that Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character, Helena, knocks out Indiana Jones in order to save the day in the movie. I'm going to say that one more time. In order to save the day, Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character, Helena, you know, the it's called capitalism. Her right there, her. She knocks out Indiana Jones to save the day. I mean, it's they're not even trying to hide it at this point, I don't think, right? They're not even trying to hide it. It's blatantly obvious and it's hilarious at the same time. If you once were a badass ever in the history of time in fiction and Disney owns you, run. Run. Beg to get sold to another studio. I mean, they're probably going to do it in the other studio, but you are not safe. You are not safe. Indiana Jones was once one of, if not the most badass fictional character, original character, right? George Lucas made this badass, filled with testosterone man, right? You guys remember that scene? I can't show you guys on here. I can't show you, but there's a scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark where Indiana Jones, you know, saves the girl, gives her a kiss, sends her on her way. He's like, see you later, darling. We'll have fun later. That type of thing, you know? And this idiot comes out of nowhere with like some swords and everyone's like, oh snap, you know, what's Indy gonna do? And then the guy with the sword starts swinging them. And then Indiana Jones, being a badass, right? He pulls out the 9, gives him an extra hold, sends him on his way. He goes back with the chick, you know, they have some fun. That's who he was. He was a badass. He was a G, dude. And now you got him getting knocked out by Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character, Helena, in order to save the day. Because he's a loser. He's a dork. Now, this story comes from Bounding Into Comics. So, you know, I'm thinking it's true. And it comes from a Reddit user called Lunks Jones. And he gives you a synopsis of the plot. Now, how he got the plot, I have no clue. You guys can come read the article, get into it, you know, maybe check out the Reddit page. But just a brief synopsis of what happens. The Dial of Destiny seems to be some sort of time machine. They go back in time. Him, Indiana Jones, and Phoebe Waller, what's her name? Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character. They go back in time. And I'm pretty sure I'm butchering her name, but who cares? I don't really care. And her name's Helena. I'm going to call her Helena. And Indy, he knows that in present day, 1969, he's a loser. He's a dork. So he wants to stay in the past. He wants to stay in like 1939 or something. And he's like, I'm cool here. I still have my balls. Disney hasn't bought LucasFilm. I'm still the man. I don't want to go back to present day. And I don't blame him. Because if you saw the preview, the dude's like drunk on the couch, divorce papers on the fridge. His wife's leaving him. I don't blame her. He's a loser. He's a bum. And he just wants to stay in the past when he's still a man. And she's like, no, you can't stay back here. And she tries to convince him, but he's like, no, I think I'm going to stay. And then she just gives him the Tyson punch. And she literally carries him back and like lays him down in the bed like a Tinder date. Like it's you cannot make this up. You really cannot make this up. This is hilarious. Indiana Jones 5 is going to be probably the biggest disaster for Disney. By far. Abysmal disaster. Right? I mean, there's no other way that this thing is going to go. I mean, dude, is Disney nuts? Do they not see that people are not going with this woke shit anymore? Do they not see the writing on the wall? Bud Light is literally losing billions of dollars. Target, I think they just lost like $8 billion for going towards that woke agenda crap. And now Disney, they're just going for it. And you're going to want to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to cover exactly why all these big companies are doing this. And it's you just got to subscribe and just stay tuned. It's upcoming. But I just had to cover this. I was going to make that video, but I saw this story and I'm like, I got to flame this real quick. I got to flame Indiana Jones real quick cuz this is hilarious. This is hilarious beyond measure, dude. This is actually like, it's not even, if this is true, right? If this is true, I need to do like a live reaction stream or something. Like, I'm not going to pay for this fucking movie. I'm telling you, I'm going to watch it somehow. I'm not going to say that I'm going to pirate it. I'm going to somehow watch this movie, but I am not going to fucking pay for it. No way whatsoever. Disney is not getting a dime. This is hilarious. You guys, let me know what you think down in the comments and hit that notification bell. That's a thing. So just hit it. Apparently, like, I get more views and I'm trying to get to 1 billion subscribers. So please subscribe. Sensational.